everyone, it's Lisa with the Cat Scrappiness design team, and today I want to share a fun project with you that I made using some fun dies from the Cat Scrappiness shop. So let's get started. The project I want to share with you today is this sweet little treat bag that I made and decorated the front of it with some new dies that we have in the shop. Just really cute, and the bag is actually made out of a die that we have in the shop too, by cutting two of them and assembling them together, which I'm going to show you how to do today. I also made a second treat bag because I just fell in love with it for the Coffee Lovers blog hop that we had recently, and you can see I used just different paper and different decoration on the front for a different look, and I used the layered coffee cup die that we have in the shop and the Got Coffee sentiment as well. So many different ways that you can decorate this box once you have it assembled, and it's actually a pretty simple assembly, and I can't take credit for it. One of our other design team members, Maria Russell, put out a video quite a while back showing how to assemble these boxes, and I decided to give her idea a try. So let me show you the dies that we're going to use to make this project. The main die for the box is the stitched heart tags, and I used the larger of the two dies in the package, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut out two of the large dies, and to decorate the front of the box I used one of the dies from the new set we have in the shop called Stitched Flags, and I love these dies. There's so many different things that you can do with these. I used the second largest of the dies to make the flags on the front of the box. And then I also used the smallest circle from the double stitch circles to decorate the front of the box as well. And then I also will be using a sentiment from the stamp set Punny Snacks, and I'm using the You're Too Sweet sentiment from this stamp set. So let's go ahead and get started. What you're going to need initially is some fun paper to decorate the front of the bag with. And what I did is I took the Lawn Fawn Gotta Have Gingham 6x6 paper pack, and I cut out two pieces for the front and back from the heart stitch tags. And then I cut out the circle from the double stitch circles, the smallest circle in gray. And then I cut out a bunch of the flags in different colors from the paper pack from the stitched banners that I showed you. And then the only other thing that we're going to need to make this project is you're going to need a piece of 12 by 12 paper, and I just picked a piece of 12 by 12 paper that was a nice matching color to the front and back of the bag. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece of this 12 by 12 paper, and it's got to be 2 inches by 11 7/8. And then we're going to go ahead and score this piece of paper. We're going to score it on the 11 7/8 side. We're going to score it at 4 and 7 7/8. Then you're going to turn it the other way, and you're going to score it 1/4 inch from each side. Turn it around again, 1/4 inch. Okay, and then we get rid of the scoreboard. Then we're going to go ahead and cut in 4 spots. You're going to cut right where the scoring meets each other at the 4 inch and the 7 7/8 inch. So right at that little cross zone on both sides. And then also we're going to cut a little bit off of each corner just to make it easier to put together when we're folding and taping. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and fold all of our score marks just to make it easier when we're putting the box together. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some good double-sided heavy-duty tape to put the box together with. I'm going to go ahead and take those 2 pieces that I cut out originally from the heart stitch tags. And what you want to do is take your double-sided tape and you're going to line the middle sections with the double-sided tape. One on this side and one on this side. Just give it a good burnish. And then go ahead and remove your tape. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take those 2 heart tags and you're going to line them up, matching that piece right there where you just put your tape. Press it down, flip it over, line up your second tag, press it down. Now you can see we have the front and back side of the box. And what we're going to do is flip the entire thing over. I'm going to put down some more double-sided tape. On the outside edges of the box. Okay, once the tape is down, we're going to line up the sides of the box. So basically you want to align the front of the box with that strip where you just laid the tape. And then what I like to do is lay it down and just give a good press to the 4 areas where we just put the seams together. Okay, and that's it. Basically, the base of your box is done. You can decorate it any way you'd like. There's just so many options. It could be for a small baby gift or a sweet little thank you gift for somebody at work or any number of things. So what I did is to decorate the front. The first bag that I showed you, I decorated with a different set of pattern paper, but basically I just used the flag dies to come out from the main circle. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to arrange these flags in a pattern the way I want. And once I have them arranged the way I want, I just stick the circle on top. And then I'm going to adhere it to the front of the bag. But I will tell you, don't make the mistake I made the first time, and that is I had the bottom flag hanging off the bag, so obviously it couldn't stand straight up. So I'm going to save you the trouble and tell you to make sure that the bottom flag is sitting above the bottom of the bag. Give it a good press from inside the bag just to keep it down. And then what I did is I cut a scalloped circle using a 1.5 inch punch. And I took the sentiment "You're Too Sweet" from Punny Snacks. And you can see here I've actually cut that stamp up into 3 different pieces so that I could stamp it vertically instead of horizontally. So I love to cut my stamps up every now and then if I need them to go a certain way for me. And it's fine, they pair up perfectly when you go to put them back together. And what I did here is I also sprinkled some clear embossing powder onto the sentiment so that I could make it really shiny. And then I'll hit it with my heat gun. And I forgot to use my embossing buddy before I started. I always forget to do that, so don't forget to do that. I'm going to hit it with my heat gun, be right back. Okay, and then when it is all embossed, I'm going to take some foam adhesive, put it on the back. Pop it on my bag. And then if you want, you could embellish it a little bit further with some sequins. The first bag that I showed you, I actually put some sequins around it, and I used the 4mm and 6mm sparkling clear flower blossoms from Kat's shop, and they look really great on here. So that is my project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll give it a try making some of these small bags. They are so much fun and a little bit addicting. So many different ways you can decorate them. So here's the 3 bags, and you can put some pretty tissue paper in them, and it makes for just a really nice presentation. So thank you for joining me today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the project, and check out the shop for these great dies. Have a great day.